Painter Mersad Berber is one of the most significant artists from Bosnia-Herzegovina from the second half of the 20th century. His aesthetic wasn't just new for the Balkans, but for the world as well. An exhibition in Istanbul reflects his talent for combining iconic-like portraits with newspaper.
Bosnian painter Mersad Berber had many tales to tell. His works draw on his country's long history and the artists who came before him. Through his more than 40-year career, he was also known for his large canvases, unique themes, and innovative composition.
Some of the art critics and journalists ask me about, let's say, unfinishedness of his composition, this new aesthetic that emerged. I think that in the term of technique, in this complex way of building his composition, in these multifaceted layers of the composition, he wanted to stress the complexity and the richness of the history. He didn't want to accept just one narrative, the dominant narrative. He didn't want to accept the concept of the little and marginal cultures. And with his self-awareness and with his undoubted gift and talent, he was open-minded, and he made all the history of European art as a part of his own personal history.
Berber died in 2012, but his artworks can still be seen, from the Tate in London to an exhibition now being held at Istanbul's Pera Museum. Berber's paintings are rooted in Bosnian-Herzegovinian history from the medieval era to the 20th century. But in the 1990s, his work underwent a transformation.
And then his colors changed. That was not joyful, playful drawings and woodcuts from the beginning, which were lyrical. He started to rethink the history of Bosnia and even to feel in advance, I may say, what will happen in the dawn of dissolution of Yugoslavia. So even the colors became darker, even minimalistic. And he started to cut off the former pieces and to make new contextual situations out of the various historic sources.
Berber was inspired by the great European masters, from the Renaissance to Art Nouveau. He combined their techniques with a postmodern sensibility.
This was also recognized by the international art critics as a pioneer of postmodernity, even before it appeared on the international art scene in the field of architecture. It's very interesting that some of the former Yugoslav graphic artists announced the postmodern sensibility. And it happened with Berber because he was very much inspired by philosophy, sociology, and literature. He had great contacts with theater and music art scene, and in all this complex artistic situation, he developed a very complex artistic expression, which was very novel at that time and very experimentative in the former Yugoslavia art scene.
For Berber's son, the exhibition in Istanbul has a special meaning.
There is strong connections with the art of my father to Turkey. There is a strong heritage present in Bosnia of the Turkish Empire, and also a strong heritage in the paintings of my father. So I would say this is the best place to have my father's show with the selection that we have here right now.
The exhibition runs through May the 7th. It shows how Berber made connections between different cultures and traditions. He was able to bring together styles from antiquity to the modern era in a way that was very much his own.